Such a pity. But doubt is like a cancer and must be eradicated. I gave you everything, Killian. An army to command, a place in my inner circle, a future beyond your wildest dreams. And all I asked for in return was your faith.
My faith is strong. I believe in the Brotherhood, and I believe that you have forsaken your followers.
Get me Archie. Tell me again, Archie.
Sir.
Tell me about Sarajevo.
Well, it's all a little fuzzy.
You said you witnessed Killian's troops ambush the commander.
It was a renegade squad. There was a GDI mole in charge.
You said she jeopardized not only myself and my science ministers, but the very future of the Brotherhood.
It's hearsay. You have no proof.
Archie's faith has never been questioned. If he testifies against you, it's all the proof I need.
I didn't say I actually saw Killian's forces in Sarajevo.
You assured me she was plotting behind my back. You called her actions treacherous. And we both know the punishment for treason is death. Were they Killian's troops, Archie? The verdict is yours.
Go ahead, Archie. Condemn me. This is exactly what you wanted, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't say for sure what Killian's been up to. It's so damn confusing.
All right.
I just want what's best for Nod.
Do it. Congratulations, Archie. Your faith has been tested, and you've passed. As I predicted, Commander, a spot in my inner circle has recently opened up. Congratulations, you're my second in command. Leave us. For the record, I had no intention of winning the war against GDI, a fact Killian simply could not comprehend. Now, GDI has always viewed the Tacitus as a warning about the visitors. I saw it as an opportunity to invite a superior race to Earth, a race with great knowledge about Tiberium. Now, according to the Tacitus, a liquid Tiberium explosion would alert the visitors' scout ships, but all of my experiments with liquid T failed to produce the necessary blast yield. That is why I started the war with GDI, to provoke their ion cannon retaliation, the only force my science ministers deemed a strong enough detonator for liquid T. Of course, the other reason for fighting GDI was simply to thin their forces, so the visitors can complete their mission. There are 19 of these towers being built on Earth. Each of them will soon be a gateway, an interstellar passage to worlds beyond. Unfortunately, the towers are coded, and the only way inside is with the code. I believe the code resides inside their relay nodes. You must capture one of these structures immediately. It is the key to unlocking our destiny. I always knew there was a chance the visitors might not be entirely cooperative. That's why I developed a weapon that targets their weakness. This will allow you to claim one of their towers, but you must act fast. The visitors are attacking the facility as we speak. Secure the facility, then feel free to test out this new addition to your arsenal.
MCV.
New construction options.
Get ready.
Building. Training. Incoming transmission. The Catalyst launch facility is under assault from the visitors. Capture it before it is destroyed.
The Brotherhood has...
Welcome back, Commander.
Incoming transmission.
I'll show myself.
Repair the Catalyst launch facility to full health to gain access to the Catalyst missile. Defend it from the aliens.
So we finally have some more story behind what exactly Kane is trying to do.
Destroy them in order to gain additional production capabilities. Enemy units sighted.
It's nice to get some explanation from it, especially since you're kind of left to guess for so long. Also, I know that they always like to ham it up for the viewing crowd, but come on, are we still doing massive jerky movements for pistol shot at 2 feet away?
Inbound from the north.
Especially for
Building in progress.
what did not look like a very high-powered caliber or something. Oh well. I guess it's also another nitpick for me to say that it doesn't seem like Kane will ever get AJ's name right, but maybe I just don't know what accent it's supposed to be pronounced under.
Got it.
Getting to the actual mission at hand,
Is under attack.
there's a few things to pay attention to and to keep in mind.
Low power.
The first is that our initial small base is not really all that important.
Line. Objective complete.
It's useful to have,
We're ready.
especially since you have a Tiberium refinery, and you start with a barracks, etc. But the main important thing you want to do is get some engineers out ASAP
Our base.
and have units sent over to the quote-unquote main base to protect that.
Repairing. Cannot deploy here.
You're going to need quite a few defenses as well, so you kind of spend a little bit of time focusing on that. The main aspects of this mission are that you're going to have some units, especially namely these guys, who are going to come. They teleport across the canyon, and they'll attack you from the north. So you have to make sure to protect that. Secondly, there's just a lot of air units that will filter in and eventually attack you.
Invaders have reinforcements coming from the west. Let's show them your newest toy.
Incoming
Venom craft
transmission.
ready for liftoff.
Test the functionality of the new catalyst missile weapon.
Unfortunately, the game gives you a bonus objective that actually
For launch.
goes counter to the quote-unquote fun stuff that you would do. The catalyst missile that we get
Venom craft
is a rather impressive weapon. You can't prevent it from attacking or hitting its designated target. It does a pretty good amount of damage, and unfortunately, you're just not allowed to use it if you want the bonus objective. So, why they would make that an option, I don't really know, but it's just kind of lame. Now, obviously, since you can't use the catalyst missile, which is one, it has a reduced timer, so you can just spam it a lot. Essentially, what you want to do is just build a lot of Venoms. In fact, cheese this entire mission with Venoms. I was just saving just to make sure that, one, I got past the biggest hoop, or hurdle, I should say, and also because I don't want to somehow ruin this by like misclicking on the catalyst missile and so on. Once you have a pile of like 27 Venoms, you don't really have to worry too much about anything, and obviously just keep rebuilding. You have more than enough Tiberium, especially with the blue field in the bottom right and the field in the bottom left, to supplement your forces or your building habits. I'm sure you could do a ground route as well. The only problem with it, I feel, is that there's bridges, and those bridges will necessarily clump your forces, and that's just kind of really annoying to have to deal with, especially once there's the carriers come into play and they're shielded. So
He's in our sights.
once you get the laser upgrade for the Venoms, you don't really have to worry about too much.
Unit under
How's the
attack.
tracking target? Firing. Closing in on him. Train burn on.
In a way, I've also been a little bit more paranoid than I probably need to with the bonus objectives. I just feel that sometimes I don't want one to just sneak up on me. As you get further into the campaign, obviously the missions get tougher, it means it takes more time, and I'd rather not have to lose so much of it because of like one silly mistake.
Venom craft ready for liftoff.
As mentioned earlier too, we can see that there's still ground forces that will attack your starting base. And honestly, that's like the only reason, I guess, to have that base still there, is just to sort of draw units away. Otherwise, it's not really important. You could probably just skip that base entirely, let it fall or whatever.
Complete.
We can also see that despite having so many Venoms,
Train right on him.
it really is a matter of damage types. They still don't do a huge amount of damage against, I think the Harvesters seem pretty resistant. So, gotta pick and choose sometimes what you attack. Thankfully, buildings aren't necessarily that strong against them.
Select target. Select target. Select target.
I'm pretty sure I showed off in a previous mission as well. You can't see the blue Tiberium field to generate blue Tiberium. You only ever get green Tiberium out of it, which I think kind of sucks. It's certainly a missed opportunity.
Unit under attack.
He's in our sights. How's it looking? Firing.
Unit
He's in our
promoted.
sights. Confirmed. We're going in. Keep on him. Don't lose him. We're trained right on him. Go ahead. Got him down.
I think at this point I must have been taking out some frustration on the AI for prior missions.
How's it looking? Closing in on him.
Objective complete.
That or I wanted it to look cool.
Keep on him. Got him down.
Bonus objective complete.
Looking clear.
Mission accomplished.
Excellent work, Commander. We are one step closer to ascension. Now, to operate one of these towers, we must gain access inside the way the visitors do. You must go to the assault staging ground, infiltrate their forces, and secure the key code. I'm counting on you, Commander. Do not let me down.
Man, I keep seeing Killian's face. Those eyes of hers. Looking right through me. Sorry. Anyway, back to business. But I gotta be honest with you, Commander. We still don't have much intel on these invaders or visitors or whatever you want to call them. But I do know this. Those relay nodes are where all the reinforcements are coming from. Capturing one's gonna be a suicide mission. Check it out. The closest relay node is here in northern Italy, but the place is so well fortified I don't think a ghost could get through those defenses. Your best bet's gonna be a two-stage attack on these alien locations. But I'm not gonna lie, this one's a real ball buster.
Look at them. Fighting like ants. Oblivious to the fate awaiting them. In time, they would annihilate each other. But time is not on our side. This battle endangers the tower, so I want you to lay waste to both armies, GDI and the visitors. More NOD forces are en route for the final stand, but you won't need them, Commander. Simply use GDI and the visitors' own weapons against them. Destroy everything that moves.
Voting time! Thanks for watching.